Hey YouTube friends, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, hello, how are you? I have every color of the rainbow here today and I'm very excited. So this is my, well, part of my wage from last week. I also have some bonus money in here. So I got $740 for last week. So I transferred that into my account that has a branch that I can go into and withdraw my money from. And then when I got there, she said, oh no, you've only got like 640. I'm like, well, I don't have... Anyways, long story short, something funky is going on, so I'm going to have to find that other $100 and figure out what I've done. So there'll be some more to this eventually when I can sit down and figure that out. But for the time being, let's give this a count. We'll start with the avocados. I'm going to start calling them avocados now instead of green apples. But $100 to $300. So $300, $350, $400, $450, $500, $520, $40, $60, $80, $600, $6, $10, $20, $30, $40, $650. So $640 is from my wage, and then $10 is from a marketplace sale. I also have $5 in coins, but I have kept them off to the side and I will stuff them in Wednesday's video. So I've gone through and I have made a little plan for all of this money. I've revised that plan considering I am $100 less than what I intended to be, but that's okay. So let's start with the bills because it's always nice to get those out of the way. High priority gifts is getting nothing. I have been and purchased my niece's birthday present, hence why I am filming on a Saturday instead of tomorrow, because I have a rager of a third birthday to go to. So gifts, we still have in here $50, $70, $80, $90. So I've got my mum's birthday in just a little over 2 weeks. So I need to talk to her and figure out what she would like for a gift. So that's okay for the time being. Subscriptions is not going to get anything. I've actually got my other notes here, so I know where I'm up to. So we have cash stuff for all of January's bills in terms of subscription, health insurance, and car insurance. So we'll skip subscription. I am going to put a tiny bit of money into health insurance today, just because that will be going up from it's about $87 right now that I pay. But once I add on my hospital cover, that is obviously going to go up. So put a bit extra in here. I'll put another $30. So let's color it in and then we'll count it. Another 30. Beautiful. Okay, so in here now towards January's bill, we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120. So I haven't done any quotes to add health insurance onto my plan. I just have right now like the best extras that I could possibly find for optical. I think I spoke about this last time. But anyways, $120 in there. I also need to give you all a little job update, so I'll do that in a moment. But first things first, let's pop some money into rent. So right now I am saving for January's rent payment. November has been paid. December is sitting there waiting to be paid. Okay. What am I doing? I'm going to put $300 into rent today. So we'll take 1, 2, 3 of the avocados. And there is going to be a lot of coloring in. So what I might do is just circle off for the time being. And then I can leave this to the side. Actually, how about I just tell you about my job situation? So if you follow me on Instagram, you may have seen my Instagram story. So last Tuesday I worked. I did a 4-hour shift. Tuesday afternoon, I finally got my contract and everything sorted out for my new job. So I thought, okay, it's sort of safe to tell them that I'm not coming back because I have a start date for the new job. You know, everything's pretty secure in that sense. I've done my contract, righty. So I went in on so Tuesday afternoon, I just sent them, you know, a courtesy message. Hey, just letting you know, this is my 1 week's notice. This will be the last week that I'm available. I was employed on a casual basis. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I only had to give them like an hour's notice, right? So I thought I was doing the right thing by giving them a week. You know, they'd been hiring for other people because on the Tuesday morning, I got pulled aside to say 2 of the girls that I've been working with had either quit or been fired. I was told the owner's version of events regarding the firing. The girl who got fired came in to drop off her uniforms. She actually left me a little note in the door of my car to say, hey, it's me, call me if you want. Luckily I got that note because I didn't notice it until I'd got left work and then come back home and then filmed my Wednesday video, went out to go get groceries, and that's when I saw the note. So I rang her. So again, she is casual. She has circumstances outside of work that limits her to working, 4 shifts a week. Which, to be fair, when I interviewed, I was told it was going to be 3 or 4 max a week. And last week she had me rostered on for what? Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I think I counted wrong. 6 days? So I was like, whatever. I'll just work. I'll get the money. It's all good. I don't care. But this girl, when she got her roster on Sunday, she went, hey, no, I can't work that much. I have things to do. I care for people and blah, 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 blah. So they apparently got right into it over the weekend and had a big stoush. And the owner basically told her, look, don't care, don't come back. I was like, whoa, this girl's been here for 4 years. Casual again, so it was just as easy as her to click her fingers and say, you're gone, I don't want you back. So yeah, when I rolled into work on Tuesday, there was myself and one other girl. It was her first day. So that was all good, whatever. I was only doing 4 hours that day. Obviously sent my text on Tuesday night saying, hey, this is my heads up. This is my last week. They did not see that message until the morning. The other owner, he ignored me in the morning. He was salty because I was leaving. He's obviously told her about it, and then my 100s don't fit nicely in here. He's told her about it, and she, in the middle of the shop, has come over to me and said, what the hell's going on? Yelling. And I was like, whoa. We're all adults here. Let's calm down. I was like, hey, yeah, I've got a new job. I'm casual. I'm giving you a week's notice. What more do you want from me? I know it's a pain in the ass that you've hired someone and now they're getting another job, but that's kind of the risk you run when all you do is offer casual shifts and you're only open for 3 months of the year. So anyways, she's not happy. She started getting her back up. She's in the middle of the shop with me. There's customers everywhere. And she starts yelling at me about how dishonest I am and blah, 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 blah. Then she starts walking back across the other side of the shop away from me, still with customers everywhere. Between me and her, there's a good 3 or 4 customers, and she yells back over her shoulder, if you're honest in life, you'll get really much further in life, whatever she said to me. And I was like, I'm so embarrassed. Not for myself, for you. You are yelling at your staff members in the middle of a shop. If you want to talk to me and tell me that you're disappointed that I'm leaving and whatever, cool. Pull me off to the side and we'll go have a chat about it. But if you're going to start ranting and raving and calling me names in the middle of a busy shop with your customers around? No thanks. So I had 10 minutes left. I'm sorry, this is going to be super long. I had 10 minutes left on my, until I had to go to lunch. So I just walked out. I waited the 10 minutes. She sent me to lunch and I thought, you know what? I've got this new job sorted. I'm not going to deal with this petty nonsense for the next week while she's got me rostered on. I got changed, left my uniforms in my locker, sent her a text and was like, hey, look, you could have handled that a lot better. If you wanted to have a chat with me about my dishonesty, that's fine, but pull me to the side and let's be adults about it. Don't air it in the middle of a shop full of customers. You look like an absolute buffoon. So I basically ended my text by saying, how embarrassing, not for me though, all the best. I'm putting $40 in here. So yeah, I just packed up my stuff and I left because like I say, I've got the other job all lined up. It's all ready to go. And I knew she was just going to be an absolute cow for the week that I was meant to be there still. So I just thought, nah, I've got plenty of buffer around me. I can afford to not work these next couple of shifts. So yeah, I walked out. I've never walked out of a job before. So that was interesting. She has not tried to call me, contact me, nothing. So c'est la vie. Onwards and upwards. All right. We just stuck $40 into car insurance and we have 50, 70, 90, we have $100 in there. So technically I've nearly got 2 months covered here in my car insurance. If you can hear the wind, it is super, super windy here right now. I've got the windows closed because I will make them way too much noise. So yes, I had to sign when I started there a declaration that I wouldn't slander the business. I think telling a story is not slandering. I think it was more to stop me from going on Google reviews and giving them a 1-star review like I've seen some of the other employees have done in the past. But yeah, that's all I should say. I'll move on. All right, let's stuff some money into tax. Let's go $30 into there. So we are saving up to make this $400 in total. So we now have in here $100, $200, $300, $320, $340, $350. So $50 more and that one is done. So that is exciting. Beautiful. So next one I've got is fitness. So I was looking into the T's and C's and everything of the gym that I'm looking of joining. So they have this big spiel on their website. It's $9.69 a week, right? So if you times that by 4, we get $38.78. If we play devil's advocate and we times it by 5 to account for obviously all the weeks that don't equal exactly 28 days, I'm getting $48.10 here. So, all right, what's $48.10 plus 10%? $52.91. See, the math still ain't mathing because they want you to pay $57 a month if it's done by a card payment, or they'll charge you $55 a month if you do it as a direct debit. So even if I do $55 divided by 5 weeks, I'm still coming up at $11 a week. So I'm probably going to go down there and be like, what am I missing here? Why is it not, $9.69 times, let's go 5 just to, like I say, devil's advocate. And I'll be like, why is it not $48.45? What am I missing? There's no joining fee, there's no card fee, there's no nothing like that. So I don't know where they're getting this extra, nearly $7 from. I know it's not a lot, but with my casual income, it's not something that, that's another week's nearly membership that they're doing on top of what they advertise. So I'm going to ring them and I'm going to figure that out. But while we are here, let's pop $10 into fitness. So that brings me up to $20 in there now. Let's take this bad boy out. If we can do that, take this out and let's color this in. So another $10 is another icon to fill in. Beautiful. So yes, starting my new job next Wednesday. So again, I'll probably film Wednesday's video on Tuesday just so I can make sure it's done and it's up, because I don't know my hours or anything like that at this stage. I'm hoping the store manager will ring me maybe Monday or Tuesday just to go through what she's sort of hoping from me for next week. I've obviously got something planned with my mum for her birthday on the Saturday, so we shall see what happens. This is going to be such a long video because I'm just chatting away, aren't I? So let's try and get through this as nice and quick as we can. All right, I've tried to make everything get a little bit of love today with this paycheck. So adventure is going to get some money, but I still think I'm not ready to color in any more icons. So I've got $100 in the bank, and then this will be 150. So what do we got? 50, 70, 90, 100. No, I'm still ahead of myself by one icon, but that's okay. Pop that in there. So we now have 100 in the bank, 150, 170, 190, 210, 235. I don't even know if that was right. 50, 70, 90, 110, 115, 120, 125. Ay, 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 ay. So $225 total saved. I'm just a mess today. Let's pop that like that, pop that like that. Beautiful. I'm kind of wanting to do a little camping getaway. I just kind of feel like get a little bit off the grid just before this whole Christmas madness starts. Yeah, I wanna just do something and just go relax for a couple of days. Be in nature, you know? Okay, fun. I'm putting the tiniest amount in here today. So we now have 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 150, $155 in fun. I'm happy with that. Beautiful. Beauty is not getting nothing. I'm putting today, and I don't have the right amount. What have I got now? I might have to come back to home, and we might have to condense something in here. So I will skip to my December splurge. I've made myself a little note. So in order to fully fund this, I need $200. So I'm adding 100 to this one today, and that one is fully funded, ready to go. Done. So now I can start to work on January's splurge. I might actually, while I'm thinking about it, just here cross it off my list. So December splurge is done. So all I have left to save for in December is my weekly variable expenses, which I'm using the 26 envelope challenge for. So I was going to add $100 into there. So maybe I've just mathed my math wrong. Okay, I think I've just mathed my math wrong. So we'll put this $100 in there, and let's color that in, and then we'll give it a count. So what I'm going to do, 40, 70, 100. I'm going to fill in my last two 30 amounts, and I'm going to do my bonus 40. Please do not look too closely at my nails because they are absolutely rancid. And I think a little bit later today, I'm going to sit beneath. Oh, I made a mess of that, didn't I? Whoopsies. I'm going to sit beneath the beautiful aircon, and I'm going to do my nails. So 26 envelopes. We have 50, 100, 150, 200, 250, 300, 320, 330, 340, 350, $360. So we are $200 away from fully funding this one. That is very exciting. And I've still got 4 weeks essentially left of November to do that. So all I need is about $50 rollover a week, and I will be able to do that, plus any bonus money. My puppy dog has just joined us for the remainder of the video. So I planned on putting $20 into my into my home envelope, but I've only got $10 left. So I might have put $10 extra somewhere, maybe in my car insurance or my health insurance, but that's okay. I'm happy with having $10 there. I will be saving up a little bit into my home fund to just buy 1 or 2 pieces of Christmas decorations. I have a very minimal Christmas setup, but I like to buy 1 or 2 things a year just to add to it. Right now it all fits within one box, and until I have my own home, that is the way I want to keep it. I want it just to be able to fit into one box. So I have a normal, tea chest moving box. I only have a little teeny tiny 4-foot tree. It's actually a hand-me-down from my sister. So she had that for years. She's obviously upgraded to a nice big fancy 8-foot tree for her and the girls and everyone. So yes, I am very sorry that I chatted for so long. Hopefully you enjoyed a little bit of my tea. If you've made it all the way to the end, speaking of tea, leave me a little tea or coffee emoji in the comments, and I will see you in Wednesday's video for some rollover and weekly variable expenses. So I hope you have had a wonderful weekend, and I will see you very soon in the next one.